absolutely love. Everybody else, you can go fuck yourselves.
I was gonna say that's a broad question.
I'm glad you said that.
I was about to ask
Only
you
for the ones that I absolutely love.
I'm glad you asked that. Fatima?
I feel like I can't.
You feel like I can't because you know where I'm going with this.
Conversation, right? So I'm like,
all right. So, I do not believe in people compromising themselves for anyone. Hold on. Let me elaborate on that before I get the darts thrown at me. Before the Wu-Tang swords come out slicing me the fuck up. Bam!
trying to understand what you mean.
I don't think people should compromise themselves for anyone. Hear me out.
Okay.
I feel like when you compromise yourself, you are changing who you are as an individual for someone else's comfort. Wait. Big Cap is shaking her head. Again, I feel when you are compromising yourself, you are changing who you are as an individual to make someone else comfortable. Now, if someone comes to you and they say, like, example earlier, Toya, Big Cap was not going to be able to make it, right? Now, we have the conversation how I'm not a huge fan of people being late, right? Now, if she was to be like, I agree, I can do better, I don't feel like that's a compromise because she has agreed with me that this is something she needs to do better for herself.
That's a compromise.
Again, can you listen?
It's still a compromise.
Hear me out. I do not feel if you agree to being a better person for yourself, it's not a compromise if you're doing it for you. However,
I'm doing it for you.
Listen. Now, if you're saying to me, yo, I'm just a late person, I can't do it. And I'm like, well then, I don't know what to say about us.
That's fair.
I feel like that would be making you compromise who you are as a person. Do y'all get what I'm saying?
Only if she chose to give you what you wanted based off of that threat.
Right. That's when I feel like it's a compromise. Right. She's giving it to me.
So that's when she's changing who she is. Yes. Just for you.
Right.
But if she agrees to do it just for you without the threat, then that's her compromising herself because she loves you. So for no one else would I have come out my house for today.
Wait, so pause.
But I came out my house for you. Because I know I promised you, and you're right about saying when I make a promise to you, I need to hold myself accountable to that. Someone else would have said that to me, and I got shit going on today, so you ain't the priority. And that would have been just the answer, and that would have been that. No, dead ass. But it's Amanda. So there's certain people that I hold on that level, just like she holds me on that level and makes that time for me. Mm-hmm. If she ever even hits me sideways, I'm like, all right, I'm here. You got that. Let me snap out of it because you are on that level. Mm-hmm. But anybody else, I don't give a fuck. So for people that I love, I will compromise myself. I will tweak things about myself that I wouldn't change for anyone else. Just for them. If that makes sense.
No, it does. And that's the thing. Like, I get what other people are saying too. It's just, I feel like if you agree to it, it's not a compromise. You know what I mean? Because it's an understanding between the two people. We have an agreement. I'm not giving you an ultimatum. I'm not saying to you, if you don't do this, then I'm out. You get what I mean? I feel like when it's a compromise, there's an ultimatum involved that you're not. Whereas
I don't think there always has to be an ultimatum for it to be a compromise.
Maybe that's
I feel like it's healthy. I feel like it's healthy when there's no compromise. When there's no ultimatum.
Yeah,
okay.
It's healthy. You're like, I need this or I want this, and you're like, I want this, and you're just like, well, how can we both get to a point?
Someone has to bend.
Yeah, someone or both of us.
You both gotta win and lose equally.
Right. So like,
and if you know it's something that you need to work on, then I'm gonna work on that with you. But I ain't working on that with you. I'm gonna be late every single time, buddy. Go ask Mark. No, how many times I showed up late, reposted the show, did any of it?
To compromise.
You think it'll be worded better if
it was? Are you willing to compromise? Because like, again, like she said, it depends who the person is. Mm-hmm. So like, she's willing to compromise for you.
Oh, hold on. Could it be
John from somewhere else? Like, no, I don't care how your day goes, how your OCD works. Like,
I'll compromise for her before people I've known for 10 years.
Do you think it's the will to compromise or the definition of the people's definition for compromise?
I think definition.
I think it's the definition too.
You gotta define compromise first. Before,
I think you have to define it.
Because there's levels to it. There's a negative and there's a positive. Mm-hmm. I think the negative is what you were describing, where
ultimatum. Yep.
I think that a positive might be, well, you know, say I want this and you want this. Well, we don't want, we got to see how we can both win.
Make this work. Right.
So that's a healthy
there's no
compromise.
ultimatum attached to
and
it.
then there's an agreement. So you got to come to an agreement. So maybe that's what it is. And if there's
Right.
an ultimatum, it's a negative compromise. But
whereas an agreement, it's something positive.
Exactly.
All right, so maybe I
different
am
versions
saying
of
the same
compromise.
thing everyone else is saying. It just has those both flip sides. But see, this is why I had to have the conversation out loud with other people so I can see the different perspectives. Because the whole time I'm like, I don't compromise. When in all reality, I am compromising, but it's in a healthy way.
It's without the ultimatum.
Right.
You don't feel like you're forced to do it.
Right, I don't
You do
feel
it 'cause
forced
you love
because I
yourself.
do. Right, it's just out of being genuine and fucking with you.
Yeah, see, because the word compromise by itself is not a bad word. But when you say compromise myself.
But a lot of times it's because the
gives a
ultimatum,
negative-
it comes with a negative thought.
Connotation behind it.
That you're growing from. So
Right.
you feel like you're compromising yourself because you're not really trying to do that.
To be that person anymore. Or you're not trying to be the person that they want you to be.
Right.
So, okay.
And that matters too.
It
the
does.
growth in the other person who's coming to me with these words.
We have to match.
Because if I know that you're not somebody who's always on your word and you're coming at me, it's
Right.
like, no, sweetheart.
We're not doing it.
I could care less.
Right.
Next topic.
So that's why I don't understand why. This is another thing we have to unlearn as people. You got to be able to have all the shit that you enjoy, as long as it's not hurting you in any way,
Moderation.
shape, or form. We got to find a healthy balance to have the things that we desire.
You want to twerk, mama? You should be able to twerk once in a blue.
Listen, everybody has their niche.
thing, yeah.
And Carnival is definitely one of mine. And anyone I'm with, they have to understand I'm going with or without you.
And the cheek might
Carnival
be out.
is a need for me, like
Yeah.
oxygen.
Yeah.
My soca is a need
Yeah.
for me, like oxygen.
Yeah.
If you don't realize my life is a soca musical, please don't involve yourself in my life because you will hear it 25/8. And if I don't play it, it's because I'm in a different space.
No, she means that.
And I literally mean that from the depths of my
Once in a
soul.
blue, she'll play my type of music, and it's only because she's trying to appease me.
No, honestly.
The whole hour.
It's only because she's trying to appease me.
Here's the thing, though. All right. So when I went to New Orleans and when I do travel with Venom and she takes me to like the ratchet places, I like it.
Oh, so you
I
be
do
liking
like it.
Oh, yeah.
I like
Like the trap
Yes.
music. I didn't know.
I like the trap in the hood ratness.
Okay.
It's just soca is my go-to.
Yeah.
So like when I'm cleaning in the house in the morning, I might be playing some 90s R&B.
Okay.
In the morning, I'm playing Lenny RX, Ari Lennox. There we
Yes,
go. That's her
Ari
name.
Lennox,
Ari
yes.
It's okay,
Lennox.
I would have got it.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
Okay.
I love me some Ari. I love
always
me some
soca.
No,
So
it's just my go-to
so
genre. I listen to everything.
Okay.
The other day I went out with Candy and we was at this event with predominantly clear folks.
Sorry.
I knew their songs. She's like, "Where did you hear this, dog? I love Kiss 108."
I'm done with you.
Yo,
Magic
106 point. Yes, I love it. You'll be
My mom used to put me
dead
to
ass,
to that
dead
radio
ass.
station.
You'd be surprised at how
The
much
power
music
of
I know.
advertising. When you have advertising with a sing-along beat, it sticks.
It sticks. Dead ass. I love music. I like all
too.
genres of it. When I first started working out in the gym,
Did
my
y'all
homegirl
really sing
Miami,
Magic?
shout out to
We
you,
did.
Miami, if you ever listen to my show, she put me onto rock and roll. She said, "You know what gets me going on the treadmill? I listen to rock and roll." She
It
sent me
does
some
get you
people, and she was right. And I was like, "Yo, I've never fucked with rock and roll
I
before,
love
but
country
it's
music.
punk. I love country music. Love it."
It's
So
like
my family's from
African
Honduras,
football
the
play.
island,
Country's
Rattan,
great.
where they're from. They listen to mad country music
Oh
in
my
Rattan.
God, what?
Look it up.
Like
Let me tell you
crazy.
something. They be down in them Honduran basements and them after parties, howling like
Listening to
owls,
rock music?
listening to country
Listening
music
to country music.
and blues.
But
You'd be
what's
surprised.
crazy is they
I
speak
know
Spanish
Otis
country
Redding.
music. Yeah.
I was sitting at the dock of the bay too, bitch. Hell yeah.
Yo, I'm learning so much. Okay.
like no
I
bullshit.
love music. You could play. Let me tell you something. Y'all can put on anything right now. I'm gonna dance to that shit.
Yeah.
I'm
Like-
gonna learn the words,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna look up some more people of that genre. And the next time we come around, I'm gonna fucking shock
Right.
you. I
Like-
love music.
Right, like in Honduras, the country music is called ranchera.
No, but literally the country music that the white people sing that want to hang us.
Even though,
They
yeah,
listen
they
to that
listen
shit
to
too,
that
dog.
shit too.
Misty
yeah.
Blue, all them. Man, listen.
You walk
if-
past a Honduran
Let
house
me
and
tell you
just
something.
listen to
Why
Misty
can't we do
Blue.
that?
Let me tell
I
you
know. I
something.
get it. It's just
My
I'm
father's a DJ.
surprised.
All three of my brothers are DJs.
Yeah, so you get good genre.
If we go in my basement, we
You
got
got everything.
crates. You see these crates these kids are doing challenges on?
Yeah.
I got